Oh man, just excited. Great place, great facilities as well. I'm just ready to get to work.
What have teams told you, the 49ers told you about being more physical? I mean, did you hear that in the run up to the draft that that's something that you needed to improve on?
Yeah, definitely. It's just something I got to be more consistent with. Every team I spoke to said that they've seen it in spots in my game and just bringing it all the time.
Is that something that sort of started to come, your last year at Colorado?
Yeah, I just think just playing the game is going to continue to come. I think it's just experience and just being exposed to new situations. It will continue to be a more effective part of my game.
How do you work on something like that? Is it a mental thing? Just get your
Nah, it's just working on it. Like even throughout my collegiate career, it's just getting more comfortable with the game. It's just all experience for me, and from my sophomore to junior to senior year, just new situations and not diagnosing as much and just reacting and responding. And I think that's going to continue to happen.
How how's being well versed in other sports
hmm
and your body being used to those other sports? How has that helped you?
It's big. Just body awareness, especially soccer. I credit that sport the most. Just the footwork, body awareness, as well as like baseball, being able to track the ball, basketball, that short area agility, being able to cover laterally, and playing defense in basketball. So I think all the sports they kind of culminated to where I am as a football player.
Was soccer the sport aside from football that you were best at?
Yeah, definitely. hmm
how much you enjoy just watching film and breaking down what your opponent's going to do?
Yeah, it's everything. I mean, just going out there on the field, having that edge. When you're playing against great athletes week in, week out, you look for whatever edge you can. That's a necessity to be successful and take that next step. And it's a really big part of my game, especially at my position.
There's discussion about whether athletes should specialize or do more
hmm
than one sport.
hmm
It's coming down now on the side of doing more sports. I mean, were there times when people tried to talk you out of doing all that stuff?
hmm
How did you respond to that? On the side of doing what you
yeah, I definitely got that. One of the things I actually heard was if you're good at a lot of things, you'll never be great at one thing. That's one thing that kind of always resonated with me. And I thought about it, and I was like, no, I can try to be great at everything I do. And that's kind of where my mentality changed growing up. And my father as well, he just kept pushing me to be versatile as an athlete and as a person. So that's what I pride myself on being.
did your dad get pressure to tell you?
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah,
How
yeah.
did he fight off?
I mean, we just kind of we're very close, so we just kind of keep that in between us and use it as fuel to the fire. Saying, just keep pushing.
Any plans to become a pro soccer player too now?
Oh no, 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 strictly football. Yeah.
Were you a striker?
I was an outside midfielder. Yeah, had me running a lot.
Do you follow soccer?
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
your favorite team?
I have a couple: Barcelona, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, like two German teams. So I play FIFA too. So. Mhm.
Where are you in your major, and what are your plans for med school, and when do you plan to kind of take that up again?
Yeah, I have 9 credits remaining in my biology major, and I plan to go to med school. When I'm going to finish my degree is going to be in the off season, summer, whenever I have free time. That'll be within the next 2 years, so that'll be done. But whenever I'm done playing this game, I plan to go to med school.
You sitting at home when you got a call?
Yeah, I was.
Who called you?
John Lynch called me.
What was it like?
He said, hey, this is John Lynch with the 49ers. And my first response, like, quote unquote, was, man, quit playing. Because I was in such awe. And he's like, nah, like, this is John Lynch. And I was like, man, like, he was like, we want to bring you in. And I just went crazy. Family's yelling. I was actually playing video games at the time because I didn't want to sit there and analyze each pick. Like, it was getting kind of tiring. So I just went in the room, was playing video games. I could see the living room TV where the draft was going. So I was seeing, like, what picks were coming up. And it was just an exciting moment.
Did you have a big crowd over or a pretty small group?
Maybe about 15 people, just immediate family. Two of my good friends, but not too many people.
What video game? What video game?
I was playing Rocket League. Yeah, it's like car soccer. It's literally car soccer.
Can you talk about your ball skills? You seem to have your hand on a lot of balls. Unfortunately, they weren't translating in interceptions. Is that something you need to work on in the
Nah,
rookie season, or is you're pretty much
nah. I can catch the football. I think just the way we play defense, the press man, it's a very reactionary position. You don't have eyes on the quarterback. By the time you react and respond to the receiver, the ball's there. Now you guys got to stick a hand out. But I mean, I think my hands are incredible. I think so.
Your joining a defense that lost 2 starters at corners. I mean, obviously you want to start, but what is your mindset knowing that that's a scenario going into your rookie season?
Just come ready to work. Whatever happens with my work ethic, with my approach every day, I think I'm going to have positive outcomes and success. And I think if you just kind of remove yourself from starting and just focus on getting better every day, I think those kind of goals will just kind of come to the surface.
I'm hypothetical, but I mean, if you played 12 years in the NFL, obviously don't need to go to med school, you know, to pay the bills. I mean, do you envision you're going to go to med school regardless of how your NFL career turns out?
Yeah, no, it's regardless. Yeah, med school is happening, like no doubt, whether it's a year or 12, like you said. But it's just my passion. I've always been interested in how things work, and I think the body is a great place to kind of jump into and figure it out.
Do you have a specific type of medicine you'd like to get?
I want to be a surgeon. I don't know what area of surgery, but that's my goal.
You got to do that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have any concerns about maybe football injuries getting in the way of your medical career?
No, I mean, it's the game. I come out and play. I love what I do. Injuries come with the sport, and where I go on past the sport, I think whatever injuries arise, it's not going to affect my post-football career.
Your head coach of Colorado spent a few years here at San Jose State. Did you give any advice about the Bay Area?
No, he didn't. Just more football advice. Just come ready to work and humble and keep grinding every day.
So you sounded like you were surprised to hear from John Lynch. So you had no idea that you'd get here at all?
No. I mean, it was definitely an option. I felt good coming out of my visit here. It was just really the moment. Like once I get my hands on the controller, and then I'm getting a phone call that says San Jose, California. And I was like, this could be the Niners. And like John Lynch for the 49ers. I'm just like, wow. Like it just took me back, and just really surprised.
What other teams did you have contact with besides the 49ers?
Seattle, Philadelphia, Indianapolis, New Orleans, Chargers, just to name a few. Yeah, exactly.
Are the Blue Jays still interested in you? Have you heard from them?
Nah, I haven't spoken to him. Actually, last time I spoke to him was before my senior season, but I haven't spoken to him since.
And that would be as an outfielder?
Yeah, center field.
Back to the tackling issue, John Lynch was direct with us, and after he drafted you and saying he indicated he showed you tape and said, you know, this bothers me. Obviously, he was very physical safety.
Yeah.
And he asked you to explain what was going on. Do you remember that instance? And
Yeah.
What was your response?
Like I said, it's just experience, because he pulled up clips of me doing it well and doing it poorly. And he showed me, like, this is kind of what's encouraging to me, is that it's not like a fear thing. You're willing to do it. It's just new experiences. Like I can't explain. Like when you're out there on a football field, like seeing 2 guards pull, it's like something new that you see. And instead of diagnosing it, just going and blowing it up. And that's kind of what he's told me he was going to have me come in and do, is just to keep exposing myself to new situations.
You should duck when 2 guards are pulling with you.
You said what?
You should duck when 2
Oh,
guards
nah. I want to stay in the league.
What do they have you doing today, you guys, the rookies?
Just a lot of administrative stuff, filling out paperwork, equipment, physicals. What else did I do?
You got a number or anything?
Yeah, I didn't get to pick, but I'm 41. They just told me. So, but they said once I get into camp and like the roster is set, then I'll be able to pick a number. So.